It's empathy that creates the fatigue. Compassion is more supportive of inclusive behaviours because compassion allows somebody to say, I don't need to know what you're going through or have to understand it or have to have that experience. I appreciate that I'm walking with you while you have that experience, and I acknowledge that while you say you have that experience, it is valid. I do not need to bring it into my lens and my world to understand. I don't know if emotional intelligence measures have considered the complexity between empathy and compassion, but I think it's important. I'm going to focus on compassion, even though that's not what is measured in emotional intelligence, but I'm going to focus on compassion because compassion results in the same things empathy does, but with less burnout and more effectively because it engages with people that you may not share experiences with. So compassion results in the same things empathy does, and it also doesn't cost you as much as a leader or a person, emotionally speaking, and it allows you to incorporate views outside your perspective. So I'm going to talk about compassion when I talk about inclusive emotional intelligence. I'm saying inclusive leadership, emotional intelligence, because compassion allows you to be an inclusive leader, to be more effective. It also can balance out some of the groupthink that happens when we use empathy and the like me bias, where we pick people that are similar to us. So I'm going to talk about compassion, even though the evidence talks about empathy, because I know that compassion is more effective in leadership than empathy is. Then there's relationship management, and this is really challenging. So I'm going to read the list, okay? So we've got your ability to influence, coach and mentor, conflict management, teamwork, and engage in inspirational leadership. So this relationship management is all about how you foster relationships with other people and what impact they have. And this is important. Sometimes when I work with leaders, they intend to be inspirational, to support conflict management, to be influential, to coach and mentor, to do teamwork. But actually, they use that language and the impact isn't that. The impact that they're having is they're directive, they're authoritarian, they tell people what to do, not coach or mentor. They think they're influencing by demanding and attempting to control.